morning and welcome on top of the Good Morning Nigeria Extra. My name is the last born, but feel free to call me Light of the World. I don't know, I just picked up this name recently and it really sweets me when I hear people call me Light of the World because I really feel that I'm shining. But if you feel that I'm not shining, you know what, I argue with your remote. Welcome on up the show this morning. How you day? How body? Like really, how are you doing? Hope you're fine. I know you are, right? Yeah, I like that smile. Okay, so on the show this morning, we get something really important to talk about. Yes, we want to talk about mental health in Nigeria. The conversation about mental health, it can never be enough. We need to continue to the talk. We have to keep talking the talk until we know say everybody don't they aware. Because now just recently, now we don't they can't hear the word mental health. Although some people they use the word in a way where they're not supposed to use them. And you get some people will say when they hear the word mental health, it be like say they talk about maybe the person they go yaba left. No, there is more to that. And if you check very well, if you go through our daily activities, you go know say at some point, if either 24 hours every day or every week or every month or even every year, like the 12 months in the year, our mental health, they always or sometimes they affected. And that's not what we want to talk about. We still create this awareness and we know we'll stop to create the awareness and also look for a way to stop the stigmatization against mental health. That's not what we want to talk about. I just say my break down small. See my head hurt. We need to grab some more chicken break. When we come back, of course, I get a mental health advocate with me for inside the studio. I go introduce her. They should say some of you don't see her face before on the show, but if you never see her before, no wahala, you go meet her in person. She not the real beauty and brain. No go anywhere, will they come back? Welcome back. Now still the Good Morning Nigeria Extra show with this, and my name Naseyene the last born. On the show today, we talk about mental health in Nigeria, creating awareness for it, and also looking for a way to stop the stigmatization with the around mental health. With me for inside the studio, of course, I get a very popular mental health advocate. If you listen to radio and you inside the border Lagos, you suppose don't hear her voice before. They call her the radio doctor. She na mental health campaigner now she be, and also she they run a registered mental health NGO known as Thrive Network. And also Nobi says she did do this work alone for inside the border Nigeria. Of course, also for UK and for the United States. She not certified mental health person she be, and of course she also work she's also working on other things, and also she be 2 times postpartum depression survivor. And for her to say this and also say it boldly, it takes a lot, and of course you get my respect anytime, any day. So I beg, if you know say your hand no dey too busy, help me put them together, small, as I introduce to you Oby Nnadi.
Thank you so much, Sayene.
I praise you well today.
But I won't take that whether they put the hand together, clap down.
But me, I shall put my hand together. I clap for you, pa.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I look
so beautiful.
Thank you. Now I draw inspiration from you the last time when I come.
Okay.
Here. So I say today
you must come.
Exactly.
How's your mental health?
My mental health, they bam. I no go like give you.
Okay.
Although when I wake up this morning, get 1 or 2 news, something where they expect.
Yeah.
They can shift and go next week. So the thing kind of
disturb you.
But every other thing will happen everywhere is still. So I use that one, they rough and they go. But my mental health, they bang.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah.
So for people we just they hear the word mental health. I know so we don't get this conversation before.
Yeah.
But I talked during my introduction that the conversation about mental health can never be too much. It can never be too much because I feel say it affects everything about us. Can't be like say me say they become mental health advocate.
In fact, I won't tell you say I go add mental health advocate. Now after I heard the last born, I go say add mental health advocate. Because I see your passion and your genuine interest in mental health awareness. Exactly.
Yes, and also I think I recently I don't get very intentional with asking people how are you.
Yes, exactly. And the question no be just also how are you? Make it be say you ask.
Yes, now
because,
how you did.
Exactly. You know, say that question, now question we don't they ask from generation to generation.
Okay.
But on the surface level. But now when we begin to understand, say, oh, let's say if they on the outside though, look say like, you know, everything they okay. But on the inside, plenty things they happen.
Yeah.
So that question, why a very common question, a very powerful and crucial question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then let's go back to mental health generally.
Yeah.
Waiting be mental health, how mental health state they affect people. Are people really okay?
Well, mental health, make I just break them down in a way where people for house go understand.
Okay.
Mental health, the most simple definition of them now. Your state of mind, where they determine how you they think, or maybe a state of well-being, a state of well-being, mental well-being, where they determine how we they think, feel, how we they act, how we they relate with other people,
yeah,
and how we they realize our ability, even how we they contribute our own quota for society.
Okay.
Now this mental health, where everybody they talk, now they determine all those things. Mental health now just be like car. Car wey no get engine, where you want drive and go. Or car wey no get brake, where you want drive and reach. You know what thing will happen if you try to drive car wey no get brake. So our mental health, now they control every other thing wey make us human beings. Okay. Now this our mental health. Now wetin it be. Now this question where you ask, say, are people really okay? Make I bring them down to the Nigerian society.
Yes,
my
please.
Sister. Even me will be mental health advocate. I always use myself as an example.
Yes, please.
You know, because when people say you be mental health advocate, this you ask me how I do. Nobody they remember to ask me how I do. Everybody knows, say, once they see radio doctor must ask them how on day, how your mental health and all of that. It just be like pastor. And the way our people they look up to our pastors and all of that. So they know they expect say pastor supposed to fall sick.
Yeah.
They know they expect say pastor landlord they call them for rent.
Yes.
Pastor na superhuman and all of that. But I always tell people, as long as you be human being, you did this world. Plenty things they happen around you on the outside and on the inside. Sometimes you self fit experience mental health problem. Now, make we bring them down to the Nigerian society.
Okay.
First of all, person wey no get light, maybe you know if you pay your light, they never come
cut your light.
You dey on top that one, your wife just born new pikin inside one room. Pikin they cry from morning till night heat. You go they come out, your wife go tell you, say, Mr. Man, where the money for baby? You know waiting baby food they talk for market.
Oh, please tell me.
You don't get the money to give them. You reach work, then they owe you 3 months salary. They just talk toxic boss. Now toxic boss, they go give you in own wahala. You see, they go back that same house inside traffic. And na Ibadan, your office day. Now from Lagos, you be commute to that Ibadan. You go sit down inside traffic. You and the conductor go exchange insults. All this wahala will happen to you in one day. You can't still reach the house, no lights. You don't even sleep, peacefully because heat won't
finish you.
And you're supposed to wake up 4 a.m. the next day to go back to work. So now all these things, how you feel, say that person, mental health today, the state of your mental health today, with all these things where they happen. Sometimes these things they overwhelming for the mind. So it just be like when my mosquito bites me now. Bites me or so I get malaria. Now the same thing, all these things where I don't talk now, person mind feel fall sick. And many people mind don't fall sick. People don't lose their job. They no fit contribute to the running of the house again. Okay. Because of that, children they house again. You know as the economy be since.
Yes,
so
please.
The cases of mental health problems we they see between 2020, in fact, there was sharp rise day from 2020, that COVID period. Yes. Till this 2025.
Because people don't they house.
They tell you. In fact, that period there, no be small thing. So from that 2020 till now, serious increase there in the cases of mental health problems. For Nigeria, especially depression and anxiety. Especially now, these two, they top the list for our society.
Okay. So for types of mental health now, you don't mention depression and anxiety. And also, I know say postpartum depression.
Yes, that one day where they do mothers or fathers.
Okay.
Because
fathers too, they go through that.
Fathers, they go through it now. But fathers, they know the great talk. Now research, now show you. 7 out of 10 women, they likely to experience postpartum depression.
Okay, 7 out of 10, that's it. That's high.
That's a lot. 1 out of 10 fathers fit experience postpartum depression. You know why the number low like that? Because instead make father tell you say they experience depression, you better say you just on a life and dance. Because men, then they teach them, to bottle up,
man up,
suck up all those things.
Go man up.
So your wife just born. But you now, where you and your papa no get, in fact, some people say, when you know their papa, I tell you one of the causes of postpartum, may you see how these mental health things they go. For instance, man now, where them born, he don't know him papa. Or he know him papa, but he and him papa get rocky relationship.
Yes.
You know, say, if he born your own pikin, the uncertainty of the kind papa where he go be, the fact say, your own papa no day there for in life to guide them, fit trigger mental health problem, especially for man, we don't already get history of ongoing depression. You see as a baby. Yes. Now, but you go come house, greet the mama, greet the pikin. If the papa tell you, say, get us, since this baby come more, get us as they feel. The kind...
They go ask you whether now you carry the pikin.
Mr. Man, now you go hospital born pikin.
Now you born.
Go sit down, then they talk better thing. But that man, they suffer on the inside. You see how random this mental illness is will be. Okay, imagine man now, just give you an example, in wife born, you don't get money for pampers and milk. He call him brother, me and brother borrow money. Brother tell him, say, but Mr. Man, you get 9 months to plan this thing. No be man you be.
And they follow up that actually. I'm not gonna lie, actually.
Exactly.
No, I know. I can't lie.
Realistically, yes. Yes. You're supposed to get 9 months to plan. But make we look this society where we be. No safety nets. You know, even if you say, okay, I've got to do credit facility. No, all those things no day. So for father where they earn 45, or let's even say 150,000, yeah, where that one won't. And maybe last month of that pregnancy, the wife needs to do emergency CS.
Try.
You understand? So all these things, men, they suffer many things. And that is why when I talk mental health, I always hammer on men. Because then they the bottom rung of the ladder. Nobody they even remember self. Say those one, all of us, they match their head. They stand for that ladder for the mental health. When I say all of us, women and children. Most especially.
We just leave the role of that provider. Made them
they provide. They go. Nobody want to know how they just how they provide. They go. You understand? So this is an example of how common I don't first talk say depression and anxiety. They top that list. But bipolar disorder, personality disorders like narcissism, like antisocial personality disorder. All those, and then now, they talk about toxic bosses. You know, say some bosses, we get all these personality disorders.
Some of them, some bosses, they bipolar.
Thank you very much. And
most bosses, actually.
They never one day stand up say, man, go get professional help. Because no, nothing they wrong to be bipolar. Because if you get professional help, you will perform better than people who don't even get mental health problems. But the challenge can be, say, when you know great admit, say problem day, or you seek help. Because within the mental illness is a broad range of mental health problems where they affect. You see, mental health are the one where they determine how will they think, but this one, they affect how will they think, how will they act, how will they feel, how will they relate with our colleagues for office, all these things are within mental illness be. So anybody where they experience certain things, you know, say, okay, this is what they do, make I see professional. That person don't help make things easy for our society be that.
You don't really take your time, break down mental health. You don't break down the types of mental health, and you don't break down who they suffer this mental health and how the society take this here. So we need to move on to the role where the media they play to shape how people take the perceived mental health for inside Oby Nigeria. I don't know whether we feel rush that like in 1 minute or make we go break come back.
Okay, well, this one a very get question where you are. So maybe make we go break.
Then we'll come back. Okay. So we need to sharply go this Obonge break. And then when we come back, we'll just do small buying and selling, get to the point, and also check our mental health. And then when we come back, we'll continue for inside of the show. That's still the Good Morning Nigeria Extra video. So my name is Nasayene. Don't go anywhere when you come back. Welcome back. Now still the Good Morning Nigeria Extra. My name Nasayene the last born. I ask you again, how are you doing? Hope you're fine. Please, you just have to be fine for us, okay? Okay, so on the show today, we'll talk about mental health for inside of Oby Nigeria. Of course, breaking the stigma and creating awareness. Like I always talk, say we can never have enough conversation about mental health because it really affects the way we do things, the way we see other people. And also, see, it's a lot. It's broad. The conversation about mental health is big. Maybe I should also consider talking about this mental health issue, because we need to all help ourselves. And the person where they follow me talk this for inside the studio, of course, my Ogbonge guest. Her name na Miss Oby Nnadi. Hi. She's a mental health advocate, and I like whenever I see her have this conversation. Of course, she's also known as a radio doctor, because she gets mental health shows on radios too, actually, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and she's doing very well. She's spreading the gospel to as many as she fits reach. So that's now when I see this, I'm like, I know the right person to follow me talk this talk. Okay, so before we go to break, we also want to talk about the role where media get to play in shaping how people they view mental health. So
absolutely,
please, let's go.
You know, all my friends for media, I get one analogy where they always give them, where they make them laugh. I always say them, say, if I drive for car, an artist release new song and I don't like the song, on a way the radio station not to give me hear word. I go the first day where I hear the song, I go change them. The second day where I hear her, I go vex, ask myself, why these people they play this? You know, even sweet. By the third day, I don't they sing the song because now that is how powerful
the media
is. So the first people who I'd always talk to now, people who did this mainstream media.
Yeah. Now
the role of media, now waiting still bring us inside this situation where we did with the stigmatization and in accurate description of mental health problems. Now still the same media put us inside this quanta.
Okay.
Because you go they watch film for Nollywood. Person we get mental illness, the only one way then they show you now those ones where they extreme end.
That's people don't colo.
Fine now the thing don't, that is, and that even that one, nobody they wake up, just go dustbin, go begin chop.
Oh, of course.
Over the years, science done the day.
It started
the parents go they see and carry and go church, carry and go one powerful man house, say na demon. Meanwhile, the mind they sick, they depreciate. Now the same thing with person we get maybe dog bite them.
Yeah.
Dog we know they vaccinated.
Yes.
Then he leave the wound like that. Then carry and go church. Make them go pray for the wound. What thing go happen? We know what thing go happen now.
Yes.
It go develop into something more serious. Now exactly the same thing. When you know people know they are aware. So all these years, even me before I enter this field, my own idea of anything mental, and I say now that waiting at the see for television and waiting at the hear for radio. So even down to our OAPs, things like Yaba left. Now still stigmatization, but they don't know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Guilty?
Yes. That Yaba left, where they talk, where everybody they laugh. Because if really you say Yaba left, the first thing where they come people mind na colon. Meanwhile, not be the only reason people they go Yaba left. Even self, that one at the extreme end. People they go Yaba Neurological Center for different reasons. I don't tell you how random mental health problems they.
Yeah.
That's where they start breakfast, where no fit stand up from bed, go work, where they struggle. Person where go reach work. Is supposed to send email, go give me your guy, send and go chief security officer. Person wey no fit chop,
copy cleaner
because of heartbreak where they face, or person wey come begin chop text. All these things, the mind don't fall sick.
Eating disorder too.
It's all these things now the mental health problem where we they talk.
Yeah.
So you see how media done over the years erroneously portray this mental health problem
without even knowing.
Exactly. So waiting come be the role of media now. Now the same way we then take cause this quanta where we dey inside. The same way then not only them fit undo am. Make we see more movies where they show us say, Oby get a mental health problem. But now because her pikin they sick, then pursue am from work. She dey enter traffic every day, they drive long hours from work. The husband they stress am for house. Now more of those kind things. Normalize conversations on mental health. If you even if it be mental health program, how would I mental health today? If you see what you do me today, my mind torturing me, I experience good mental health. Normalize
the conversation about mental health.
Last year, World Mental Health Day, I say, just do something different. I enter bank. I come see people, they ask, how your mental health? As they no beats me that day, nobody fits. Nobody fits.
Because you feel like it trigger
exactly.
Something.
And that thing I just test. I just want to see the level of awareness where we dey for society and all of that. You understand?
Yes.
Even social media, you go see people, then go stand up, make posts. For office now, I get one oga where they always misbehave. If you push her now, any small thing, you go say mental health. You are stigmatizing people who actually have mental health problems by making those kind of posts. Waiting we suppose to see. Now you sharing or resharing positive content, educative content where they educate people and all of that. Even recently, one top influencer make one post, still stigmatize people indirectly with experience mental health without knowing it.
Okay.
She say everybody now they talk mental health. So even for office now, any small thing mental, that is you stigmatizing people. So you see the small ways where media, in fact, the long and short of this story now, make any way where we fit normalize mental health and change that perception through the media. Now exactly what we're supposed to be that.
Okay, so we need to move on because our time they run sharp. Okay. Should we get enough mental health facilities for inside Nigeria? Do we even have professional? I never see person tell me before saying be a psychiatrist.
World Health Organization for 2018 then do one survey, but now I bring the one where I read last year when I did research for the internet 2023. I don't remember that body again. They say we get 300 registered psychologists. We register with the association for licensed psychologists.
Only 300 for population
40 million people.
What do you mean 40? Okay, they are to train 40 million people.
I mean, how many we there? I don't know. I don't know.
Because
we're more than 40 million now. We're over 100. Abi?
In Nigeria, in Nigerian population, they talk about population, we are over 200 million.
So go check that. 300 psychologists.
300 psychologists.
Now, ma answer this question again from another aspect.
Oh my God.
You know, the last time I did tell you, say, normally, if I ask you now, say, I beg my sister, where hospital, where they are around here? At the back of your head, you feel mention 3 hospitals.
I feel mention like 6 right now.
If I ask you now, say, I beg, where mental health station or any clinic they here, you feel name one.
You have a left.
You see yourself now. But not only that place, but guess what?
Yes.
For society, where they are aware of how random mental health problems be.
Yes.
You don't even need to go separate place. Yes, okay, maybe depending, if you want to do cognitive behavioral therapy, you need to go see psychologists for their office, that one day. But ideally, I suppose walk into any hospital, ask them, I beg, where the mental health department?
Then they carry you go there.
Under health, mental and physical health, now the same. Yeah. They know they separate them.
Yes.
So you suppose get full squad of mental health nurses, the ones where they dispense drugs, psychologists, psychiatrists, mental health campaigners like us, with all of us supposed they attached. How many you don't see for Nigeria before? So that one don't answer your question. To show you, say, and that is why people like us, where they are at the forefront of campaigning, they constantly try to educate people. Our work now to educate people on this. But as we educate, it just be like we graduate from school, no work, no day. Because as we educate people, then they begin to understand, say, oh, this kind of thing, if I see these 2 or 3 signs, I need to go see professionals.
Yes, where the professionals then do.
The question be that.
So another thing, say, even as people, they watch us now from home, they feel diagnose 1 or 2 things because based on your explanation, they say, okay, so definitely now waiting they do me like this. But where I won't go, that is still the question. Okay, so moving on to the way we fit take catch this thing young. My question now, how we take fit integrate mental health education for our schools and our workplaces, because I feel it's needed. Oh, so in fact, look, I tell you one thing where I go give, at least the places where I don't go give mental health talks and all of that. Most religious organizations now for Lagos, I don't know outside Lagos, they try involve mental health people like us to come give talk about mental health. Most establishments too and all of that. They go banks, they go multinationals, they go there to go talk to their people about mental health and all of that. Now, number one way be that when they organize seminars and retreats on mental health, and they always tell HR people or people, whoever they organize this thing, already when our people hear mental health, then they run faster than Usain Bolt. So no make them about gloom. Add fun activities, self-care. Okay, today no work. Oh, today everybody go come for jeans and t-shirts. We go cook, we go enjoy it. Small chops go there. They talk, make it just tell them say just a 10 or 15-minute fun talk. No, be say just one check whether they want a
mental health advocate. They come, you go tell una now, say una get mental health problem. About all those things. you say make this work hard for us. Because once the people hear that word, they already switch off. So we go try project mental health in fun ways in the workplaces. Now another thing we say for schools, I'd always tell them we need to infuse or add a serious curriculum for mental health from nursery to university. Anybody who wants to study as course for university level is supposed to. Because now as the day now, I think not only psychology and psychiatry or something.
Now psychology
nothing like mental health. Say, okay, if you want to be campaigner like this woman, oh yeah, now this thing you're supposed to study. and all of that. So this thing is supposed to be full-time course on your own. And look at that. If you do that, they create more jobs. Because 300 psychologists has against how many million Nigerians?
200 million.
So
with the stress in this country.
And they tell you, even it gets something, one thing what I do for one school recently, as the children, they come back into school after holiday period, they engage me, the first day of school, we did so many fun things. Just make the children, remember, say these children, they holidays.
Yes.
So it just be like you, if you go leave and they come back work.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or maybe adults, Mondays, how we feel about Mondays. Say, oh, weekend.
I don't like now. Mondays.
Nobody, they remember. Say, these children is the same thing because holiday period, they don't read, their sleep schedule don't change. Then they go to bed later. So many other fun things where they do, no stress from school. By this week, when they come into school, mental health advocates supposed to be on ground to welcome them.
Yeah.
You need to train teachers. Yeah. And train the students as well, because some teachers too follow, they contribute to mental health problems for these students. Yeah. Teachers go carry their own, some teachers even get ongoing mental health problems.
And they use and follow the children.
When they spill over into the work and the children, they suffer around. So you see how the ways where we fit integrate this important hot topic all over the world on mental health into schools and in the workplace. Now, some of the small ways where we fit achieve them. Okay, so I don't say you don't already brush through this. It's just a little when we talk about the media houses, but I just want to make you re-emphasize on for like 2 minutes how waiting be the roles where celebrities, influencers, because they are change agents, whether they like it or not, because people follow them. I see how a musician or an actress will wear particular clothes or cut a particular hairstyle, and then their fans go follow them, do the same thing. So how them fit take help in changing these perceptions? These people, now them be the people what they call stakeholders. Yeah. If you be a guy for office, apart from celebrities and influencers, because remember, say one of the qualities where Oga supposed to possess for office, now say you be hard man or hard woman. Yes. They show emotions, you they able to coordinate your team. Yeah. But even that Oga, where they do hard man or hard woman, if they suffer serious mental health problems. Okay. Now, I tell people where they are at the top, how we fit take achieve this thing, we go well of us, they work to get towards sharing your story. Letting people, as you talk now, if I be celebrity and any clothes where I wear, my people go follow. Yes. I go tell them and say, see, they follow mental health people all over social media. You know, say, I don't even know, say mental health problem, they worry me since and not. Normalize this conversation. It gets something where they do for the psyche of your followers. When they see person where they adore, then they really so into, they talk about and they feel that person they go through the same thing they don't go through. It's so powerful a message and a way to share these messages. So we always beg people where these stakeholders say, I beg, one way or the other, even if not fun way, try to infuse anything about even this how are you where you talk now. As a celebrity or influencer, they use them as your opening lines. Oh, how are you today? How are you, my friend? Oh, I dedicate this song where they talk about mental health to not today. Even if waiting they talk about no get to do. These small ways. Remember, say our people, like I tell you, once they hear mental health, they know they use ear hearing. Yeah. They will run then they borrow 2 legs, join the one where they get run so fast. So once we begin gently ease these things into our conversations and all of that, I tell you, in fact, we don't already reach there. We don't reach there. That's so. Okay, so we need to quickly go this break right about now. And then when we come back, we will just come wrap up on what we will talk about. And of course, give 1 or 2 advices or tips on how to take fit protect your mental health. Not go anywhere. Now, still the Good Morning Nigerian Extra. And my name, Nasayane, the last one. I did come back. Welcome back. Now, still the Good Morning Nigeria Extra show with this. And my name, Nasayane, the last born. I get my beautiful guest with me for inside the studio. She is now a mental health advocate. And if there's anything, of course, when I come to find out, she should be 2-time postpartum depression survivor. My respect for her, before now, like 99, because
I respect her. Pa, like, forget it. You can't increase to like 132. So probably if she don't tell me like that, you go reach 150 and from there we go reach 200. I don't know why she did laugh. Of course, with me inside the studio now, Oby Nnadi. How are you?
Thank you, my love. I did. Thank you. Like, every time when you ask me this question, it's just the tutorial me.
No, I will always. I tell you, it's idea intentional about asking people how they day. Because I feel saying are very important. But sometimes when I ask you how are you and you're like, I'm fine, I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. How are you? How is everything? How is really? Life? Yes. I they ask Chiboy that question most times. Yes, you will come say, When I don't ask, I can't do, You go can't talk. Now can't say, you know I love you, right? Exactly. You can't say, my smallie. You can't tap me.
That's the way you do. You can't say that no be anything.
Yeah.
But you don't already make the rest of the day. You don't light up in day by that small thing.
I know, right? I know, right? And please, if you see me outside, also ask me that question.
Yes, so please.
I will also appreciate and learn to ask people that. Okay, when they talk about mental health and of course mental health in Nigeria and then breaking the stigma and creating awareness about it. Like I will repeat myself, the conversation about mental health can never be enough. It will never be enough. Until we have to keep talking it, preaching it, singing it, whistling it, and doing all the writing it until we don't spread the gospel reach everywhere for inside the country. So just one or two questions now I just want to ask you and then we wrap up because our time don't already be fast spent. Okay. So I want to ask you, say, waiting be person where they struggle with mental health. Okay, before I ask you that one, waiting how person take feel protecting mental health? Is it they feel protect them?
Yes, sure. It gets something where they call self-help coping mechanisms. Okay. But before we go to that one, mental health get 3 arms. It get the prevention, it get the advocacy, that's the one where they do, then treatment.
Okay.
That is where you go into treatment to see a mental health professional.
Okay.
So prevention, they want to say it gets some kind things where they link to environmental factors where they impact mental health.
Okay.
For instance, the other day we talk about endogenous and exogenous type of depression.
Yes, please.
So one, now the things where they happen on the inside, they cause the depression.
Within you.
Absolutely. Sometimes you don't even know why, but you just get depressed. You feel they swim on top money, or you feel they travel, go around the world, but you just notice say, no, I know just did that place. Exactly. That one are the one where they happen from within. Then the ones where they happen from without. Bereavement, divorce, then pursue person from work, person wife born, no money to take care of baby, you want, all those ones. Prevention, that's not the prevention. What will be the things where you feel, even parenting methods, my sister, the environment where pikin grow.
Really?
Yeah. If you get volatile, if you get parents where they abusive verbally, and some parents, they're very good at abusing their children verbally.
Yeah, so there's nothing can call you, your mates, your this, your that.
Seeing head like this one, see this one. No positive word the pikin never hear from his parents. You fit imagine pikin wey experience this thing for 18 years, the first 18 years of his life, from a primary caregiver wey be his own mama. Imagine the kind pikin that pikin go be as adults, exactly as a mama be, exactly as the pikin go be. And all these things get other small attachments, I call them attachments, where they come with growing up in that kind of family. So all these things follow together. We fit prevent them, but how we fit take prevent them? Education. And I tell our people, say, I always tell them when we do our radio show, say, if they're good to log on to your social media apps, they find comedian we won't make you laugh. No problem with that. They find your favorite influencers, but at least take 10 minutes every day. They find content on mental health to educate yourself. Okay. Because some of these people, they live with mental health problems, severe ones, and they don't even know as a function of lack of education and information or accurate or proper information relating to mental health. So the truth of the matter be say, if we discuss this thing, we fit talk until next year. But the only thing why I want to talk, one of the sure ways where we fit prevent mental health problems, not to educate. If who no go, no feel no now. Abi, now the one way you know.
Yes, now you can talk about.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so just an advice to somebody with a struggle with any type of mental health illness.
I go tell them, say they are not alone. The same way they struggle with that your mental health. Now the same way we get malaria 2 weeks ago, and exactly the same thing. The people, whenever people they ask me this thing, I always tell them and say, not even the people where they struggle with the mental health, be the challenge. Now the people where they are around them, they cause these problems for us. Because if they hear us or they watch this show, I won't tell you something. If you be person where they tell people when they depressed, say you they weak, or you they depressed because they pray enough, I beg stop them, because you follow the cause the problem. One of research don't prove, say one of the things where they help with this self-help coping mechanisms, that's solid social support. So when the people where they're around they shame you. When your colleagues say, okay, this person, they suffer from bipolar disorder.
Okay.
Go come work, everybody go be, you don't enter, no talk, go make no. But instead, you support them. How are you today? And all of that. You they read, you they educate yourself about this thing. How if you take support this person? You go see the quality of this person's life will improve. And then if you notice, say, oh, this person, the time don't reach to see doctor. The same way now, if I enter here, tell you, saying, I they get headache, I they get cough, and what do you go tell me?
And then I tell you, say you don't go hospital.
My dear, God bless you. And that same way, if you see, say me, way if I enter here before, now me be the bottom life of the party. I know if they here, maybe people don't know. And all of a sudden, I go enter here, go know for 10 minutes, I day here. Or I love to look good, I they take care of myself. You see, I don't they neglect myself. I they irritable, I know if you get a grip on my emotions. I don't they chop excessively, where they into healthy lifestyle and all. You get some things where you go see, say, okay, this person.
So they need to pay attention to those things.
Absolutely. And that's still that same thing where we talk, to educate yourself on waiting mental health day in order to provide adequate support for people with the suffer mental health problems.
Wow. What an insightful and profound session.
Don't use grammar, won't do here.
As in, I said, I speak my middle bless, I know go school. That was really profound. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's not all we're going to collect on top of the show today till we come your way again on top the Good Morning Nigeria Extra. Don't forget, say you need to spread this gospel. Mental health is just like you having headache or even cough or even malaria, okay? No be when person doesn't get mental, you can't look and like say, nah, yeah, but left now supposed to end up. And if you struggle with this, just know that you're not alone. Try as much as you can to get the necessary help that you need. Slide into somebody's DM. Of course, Radio Doctor, they're always there available for you. Slide into our DM and you can follow our talk one or two things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Oby
for having
Nnadi.
me. Always, always nice. Always a pleasure.
Always nice, Abby. I know, right? Till we come your way again. Enjoy the rest of your day on behalf of myself, myself, and I, and of course my guests and everybody for inside the studio. We say bye-bye.